All right, think about this for a second. Should your pelvic floor health dictate your fashion choices? No, absolutely not. Your pelvic floor health should not dictate your fashion choices. So let's start from the beginning here. I am not a fashion expert. I am not claiming to be a fashion expert, but what I am saying is you can tell a lot about what's going on with someone based on their fashion choices in a workout. But then also, I'm seeing posts about professionals saying that your fashion choices, for example, mom jeans or high-waisted tight pants or leggings or things like that, can cause you to have pelvic floor problems. Not true. So let's unpack these two things. So one is using your fashion choice to hide your problem rather than fix it. And the other is that your fashion choices might be causing your pelvic floor problem, which it's not. So the post basically was like, all right, so if you have tight pants, high-waisted mom jeans, and it's cinching you in the center, essentially it's going to increase pressure downward. And if it can cause prolapse or cause you to have leakage. And that's a really oversimplified concept. So we do talk about this concept of, this pressure piece where you have like diaphragm on the top, pelvic floor on the bottom, back and belly muscles, and the intra-abdominal pressures contain nicely. And there are some things that I do definitely see, especially during the pandemic. If you have somebody with a lot of jaw pain, TMJ issues, headaches, a lot of tension up here, a lot of breath holding, it might progressively increase pressure downward. If you already have symptoms of prolapse or leakage, it might increase that a little bit more. But what I am not saying in that is that by you wearing snug leggings, mom jeans, that's going to cause that. It just oversimplifies the whole pressure concept. And that's where I think some of these ideas, you can literally watch an idea come up, literally watch the pendulum go from one end to the other. It's like, we're going to demonize mom jeans. We're going to demonize high-waisted leggings. Like, girl, let me have my high-waisted pants. We're just going to go with it. And this is where the fallacy comes, is on one hand, they're saying, okay, well, yes, after you have a baby, I want you to wear these high-waisted compression shorts to give you support. But no, you can't wear the high-waisted mom jeans. I'm like, you can't have it both ways. Fact of the matter is, unless you're doing like Kardashian style corset where it really is hyper-focused, like think, oh God, what was that show with Jean Reggae, whatever his name was, and they were all in corsets all the time. Like, think that show, and I can't believe, Bridgerton. Yeah, so think Bridgerton. And if you're doing like Bridgerton style, yeah, this is not going to work. Like if you're wearing a cinched in corset 24/7, I can see the point. No postpartum mom that I know, and maybe I'm just in a very sheltered area, I don't know. We just don't wear our pants that tight. And again, if we're wearing leggings, there's like general compression down below. It's not like this like gaping hole. So when you see these voices saying, don't wear this, don't wear this, it's going to cause you to have these problems, automatically like red flag, because if we were that delicate, we would have lost our organs a long time ago. We're just not that simple. We have multiple layers of systems to make sure that these things don't happen. And it's more complicated than that. So if you're seeing messages saying this type of fashion choice is going to cause you to have pelvic floor issues, you can just kind of wear your mom jeans, wear whatever you want, like, and especially the day after Halloween, wear whatever you want, because Lord knows we're all tired. All right, second thing is when your fashion choice is dictated by the workout. I can tell a mile away if it's double under day at the gym because the moms come in wearing the dark pants, or if it's a run day. I mean, I can watch literally the line go to the bathroom when you know that doubles are coming up in a workout, and always cracks me up because inevitably some male coach decides on a random day, hey, let's warm up with some jumping jacks, or grab a rope and we'll just start with some doubles just to warm up. And the mom didn't know it was coming and they completely forgot because they didn't plan ahead for it. Or you have moms that just skip those workouts altogether. And the fact of the matter is, you shouldn't necessarily have to plan out your fashion choices based on what's going on in your workout or what's going on with your pelvic floor. And I think that goes back to understanding that a lot of these issues, leakage, prolapse, if they're coming up and impacting your fashion choices or impacting your choices to go to a workout or to do an activity or not do an activity, like if that's a big enough issue for you, it's worth it to go talk to somebody to have it addressed. And I'm not saying 100% of people have 100% improvement 100% of the time. I'm just saying that in all likelihood, we can make an impact on what those symptoms are. So kind of the big summary today, we're talking about should your pelvic health dictate your fashion choices? Absolutely not. Your pelvic health should not dictate your fashion choices. It shouldn't make your fashion choices shouldn't make you think that it's going to cause you to have leakage or cause you to have prolapse or cause you to have anything other than a fashion emergency, really. And you shouldn't necessarily be looking to your fashion choices to be the only way that you address your pelvic floor issues, like leakage, prolapse. Yes, we've got to look at what your strategies are with whatever activity that you're noticing it, whether it's jumping, running, any of those things. And if you haven't assessed that and see where your deficits are, if you go link in bio, I have the free Return to Run readiness screen, which will run you through 10 components to see where your gaps are. And if you are ready to go DIY, I have a quick little mini course on Return to Impact that it really gives the basics that I use with a lot of my clients to help assess, okay, where am I to start baseline wise with my impact, and what do I need to look at to try and improve that? So if you're not ready to dive full in and find a PT, there's a couple options there for you to at least start to look and say, all right, well, have I even trained impact? How is my body's capacity? And if you're not ready yet and you just are like, hey, I just need to learn more and I'm ready. I'm happy wearing my black pants and wearing a panty liner. Great. I just want it to be a conscious choice that that yes, you can do panty liner and black pants, but maybe there's a possibility out of that. And wouldn't that be nice that you didn't have to plan your wardrobe ahead, or your laundry or all that stuff for that matter. So if you have any questions that come up as far as impact, or even that post I was telling you about that I read where, your mom genes are causing you to have prolapse or things like that, shoot me a DM. Happy to answer at any time. But at the end of the day, your pelvic health shouldn't dictate your fashion choices. So for all you moms that stayed up last night, I'm sorry you have sugar crazed kids today. And good luck to the teachers. All right, have a good one.